Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Elite Esports channel. In today's video, we took questions from YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram and had our players answer them. So make sure you guys drop a like and comment what your favorite question was.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Elite Timmy here. And I'm gonna be answering some questions you guys have prepared for me. Starting off with question number 1. It comes from Diaz, by the way. He asks, Timmy, how do you improve when you feel like you're at a point where you can't get better? I'm gonna be honest. You just have to start grinding and playing more. I used to be just an average player like anyone else, trying hard to get wins in solo public games. I just started grinding, found comfortable and optimal minds for me, and here we are. The second question comes from your boy Adrian. He asks, at Timmy Npen, who's your favorite pro on Elite besides yourself? Obviously, I have to go with my duo, my boy, my best friend, Npen. How can you not like this guy? Just such a talented man. His genetics are so perfect, it makes me jealous. He's 38 years old with the best mechanics I've ever seen. It's obviously gonna be Npen. That's not even a question.
This question comes from @CasterLash on Twitter. He said, what got you into the competitive side of Fortnite and then realized you can go pro? So I started playing Fortnite like season 4 and I played with some IRL friends and I played other games a little competitively like CS and Overwatch. So I kind of already wanted to get right into the competitive side. So I looked for a competitive Discord and I found Step 1. So that was like kind of the first open competitive Discord that people played. And I started playing those scrims and then I just kept playing everything that was available until open tournaments came out, like Winter Royale. I qualified for that, didn't make the finals. And then I kind of just kept playing all the way up till World Cup, made some decent money off World Cup, just streaming, stuff like that, and kept playing and stayed up with the competitive scene the whole time pretty much. This question comes from @It'sFrenchie on Twitter, and he said, what's your favorite thing about being in a team? I think my favorite thing about being in a team is always having people there to ask questions about, or if I need anything, I can always ask if I need like a thumbnail for a video or I need a video edited. I always have, somebody to ask for that. So I always have a lot of resources, I guess, which is really great. This question comes from @SlippyManages. He said, how could we improve as a player? Any routines? I mean, I guess it depends on your input, like controller or keyboard, but mainly, you have to be able to recognize your mistakes. That's the biggest thing. If you don't recognize your mistakes and you constantly make the same mistakes over and over again and you think it's not your fault, that's probably like the biggest flaw that people have. You gotta be able to realize when you're doing something wrong and then fix those. Any routines? I have Kovacs routines that I do on, I have on stream. So if I'm ever playing Kovacs and you want to see my routines, you can just ask. Also, like some of the Raider piece control maps help, warm you up and stuff like that. Other than that, it's just playing against better players, improving on your mistakes pretty much.
So this question comes from Somerset's Hype Man on Twitter, and it's, what's the best way to improve in Fortnite and get arena points fast? So for getting arena points fast, definitely just playing trio arena. You get way more points in trio arena than duos and solos right now because of the format. And the best way to improve in Fortnite, if I was just starting out, I would definitely get an aim trainer, whether it be Kovacs, aim labs, something like that, to get your aim better. And then for your mechanics, definitely just play creative, play some 1v1s, play some zone wars, all of that creative stuff.
This first question comes from Assault Cass, and it says, how important are VOD reviews / how often do you do it? I think VOD reviews, from a scale of 1 to 10, VOD reviews are a solid 8. I think every team should be VOD reviewing at least once or twice a week, in my opinion. VOD reviews, simply put it, they're just going back into your replays or your VODs and seeing what mistakes you make so you could work and fix them later on when you play again. And how often do we do it? How do I do it? I like to do it 2 to 3 times a week, twice a week with my team actually, and then once with some people in Discord, some other pros, so I could get some other opinions other than my trio. And the second question comes from Skies, and it says, how old is my dog and what is her name and where did you get him? And so my dog is 4 years old. She is a Labradoodle. Her name is Luna. Where did we get her name? We got Luna from, so Luna means Luna means moon in English, translated from Spanish, because my family is Spanish, and she's a white Labradoodle, so I think the moon is white, what Luna's white, I feel like it's a perfect fit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
The first question is from Blanc on Twitter, and he said, what is the best way to improve as a solo player? Personally, I just play a lot of solo arena to get my fighting up, understand like when to chill and how to like predict people and stuff like that. Just like creative, get your mechs up, and then understand the game and know what you have to do to like get to zones and everything. Next question is from Phantom on Twitter, and he said, how did you get your name? So basically, I got a PS4, I didn't know what to name myself, and my brother's console name was Epic Narwhal 123, and I stole it word for word. And then once I got a PC, I just made it Narwhal. This one's from my boy Kuza. He asked me, why won't I let him live in my closet? And I already said that I would, But right now, it's a storage unit because we just moved. So Kuza, I got you, bro. Later, bro.
Okay, so Slippy Manager says, at Pledge, is there a way to alpha a drop and in any way to improve in solos plus mentality? So the way I do this, I never let anything like get to my head. If anyone talks behind my back, I don't let it get to my head. I just keep grinding. I keep doing my own thing. With that time, if you keep doing your own thing, keep improving at the game, keep practicing, you're gonna become better. So that's the way I kind of, you know, rose to the top and did what I did in solos. And the way to alpha a drop spot, it takes time. You gotta consistently go there time after time again and like show people that you own that spot, right? So that's the way I would do that. So Mikey said, at Pledge, how do you think you'll do this FNCS? Well, we're definitely making grands, and when we do, it depends if we're contested or not. And if we're uncontested, I honestly think we're gonna be getting top 5, maybe even top 3. You know, we've been playing crazy recently. I just feel like we're such a good trio that we're gonna do insane this FNCS.
The first question is from Thunder, and he asks, what was it like having an injury? Was it a massive setback, and how'd you recover? Having an injury was definitely not a fun thing, and for sure it was a massive setback. First of all, I had to play in a bed for like a month and a half, and that was not fun in the slightest. Like, I had to up my sensitivity, so I couldn't move my arm back. It was not fun. Definitely wouldn't recommend it. But as far as how I recovered, I'm not fully recovered yet. I should know if I can walk tomorrow, August 9th, from when this is being recorded. I really hope I fully recover, and it's just a lot of patience and definitely frustrating, but can't let it get to your head. Second question from Yo Zucio, what's the best game mode of practice in creative? Personally, I don't think there is a best game mode of practice in creative. I think it's all in variety. Like, you definitely got to run up PG a lot. Zone wars, like drafts, I think is a great way to get better. Realistics, I don't know, I don't really do realistic, but like occasionally. I don't know, I think just the best way is to practice in many different scenarios. Grind, I guess. I'm not really sure.
Jari Toy WNL asks, how did you become and have a mindset to become a pro player? It all came naturally, to be honest. I was always prepared for it mentally, and after months of playing, the hard work finally paid off and I became a pro. Brad Whistler asks, do you have a pet? I actually do have a kitten named Kane. He usually pops up on my stream every now and then, and I got him around 2 months ago.